Some are born to sweet delight, some are born to endless night. This airy quote from William Blake set the stage for one of Agatha Christie's most haunting and underrated novels. This isn't your usual whodunit. Endless Night is a psychological slow burn that lures you in with charm and leaves you disturbed. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Endless Night by Agatha Christie, a chilling standalone novel that blends gothic atmosphere, romantic idealism, and creeping dread. And no, there is no Poirot, no Miss Marple, just a narrator who might be too charming for comfort. Stick around for my honest thoughts, pros and cons, and my final rating. The story follows Michael Rogers, 22 years old, directionless, and dreaming of a better life. He wants just two things: the perfect woman and the perfect home. One day, while wandering near a place called Gipsy Acre, he falls in love. Not with the person, but with the land itself. Gypsy Acre feels like his future, but it comes with a warning: a local gypsy's curse. That's when he meets Ellie, sweet, mysterious, and it turns out incredibly rich. The two fall in love and dream about building a life together on Gypsy's Acre. But Ellie isn't just a girl with money. She is tied to a web of controlling relatives, lawyers, and a watchful companion named Greta. Against everyone's advice, they marry in secret. They hire Santonyx, a brilliant but secret architect, to build their dream home. It should be paradise, but from the moment they move in, things feel wrong. Threatening notes, curses, a gypsy woman lurking, villagers whispering, and strange connection between seemingly unrelated people. Ellie's riding companion, Claudia, her stepmother, Cora, even Greta. And then a sudden death shatters everything. What I loved about this book is how quietly sinister it is. Christie builds the tension so gradually that you barely notice it at first. The narration is from Michael's point of view, and that's where Christie's genius shines. The voice is charming, even vulnerable. You trust him, you root for him, and yet something always feels slightly off. The setting of Gypsy's Acre is gothic and atmospheric. It feels alive, cursed, and beautifully haunting. The relationships, especially the triangle between Michael, Ellie, and Greta, are layered with suspicion and subtle tension. The book isn't about solving a mystery with clues, it's about watching a dream unravel and asking yourself, why? Oh, and the writing, flawless. Every line is deliberate, every scene matters, is one of Agatha Christie's most literary works, in my opinion. Now, I'll be honest. This isn't a fast paced mystery. It's slow, intentionally so, but that might not work for everyone. If you go in expecting a traditional murder mystery with detectives and big reveals, you might be disappointed. Also, the first half of the book is more romantic than suspenseful, which I personally like it, but some might find it too slow or uneventful. I loved this book because it's lingers. It's the kind of story that stays with you long after you have finished reading. If you enjoy psychological suspense, unreliable narrators, eerie settings, and slow burning tension that explodes in the second half, Endless Night is for you. It's Christie at her darkest and maybe even her boldest. So here is my final verdict. Endless Night was published in 1967 and is one of Christie's later works. It's a standalone novel about 240 pages long and in my opinion one of her most underrated books. Have you read Endless Night? What did you think of Michael as a narrator? Let's chat in the comments. And if you enjoy dark thrillers and smart mysteries, make sure to like this video. Until next time, beware of dream houses, especially the one with shadows, and take care.